Tonga after an underwater volcanic eruption. Streets and buildings flooded on the Pacific island nation's main island following the latest eruption of Hunga Tonga-Hunga Ha'apai. People were forced to flee their homes and roads and buildings were flooded as tsunami waves hit Tonga's main island, Tongatapu, following massive underwater volcanic explosion. A tsunami warning was in effect for Hawaii, Alaska, the U.S. Pacific coast and Japan, with reports of waves throwing boats into docks in Hawaii. The Japan Meteorological Agency said the tsunami also reached the country's Pacific coast, with waves as high as 3 meters (11 feet). The 1.2-meter wave reaching the remote southern island of Amami Oshima and other areas along Japan's Pacific coast observed smaller waves, the agency said. In Hawaii, the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center reported waves hitting the coast from half a meter, 1.6 feet, in Nawiliwili, Kauai, to 80 centimeters, 2.7 feet, in Hanalei. "We are relieved that no damage was reported and only minor flooding across the island," the center said. In Tonga, home to about 105,000 people, videos posted on social media showed huge waves sweeping the shore in a coastal area, circling around houses and buildings, including a church. The eruption at 0410 g.m.t. of the Hunga Tonga-Hunga Ha'apai underwater volcano, located about 65 kilometers (40 miles) north of Tonga's capital, Nuku'alofa, caused a tsunami as high as 1.2 meters, the Australian Bureau of Meteorology said. The eruptions captured in satellite imagery show massive plumes of ash, steam and gas rising from the ocean, heard and felt as far away as Fiji and Vanuatu, where people reported feeling the ground and buildings shake for hours. There were no immediate reports of injuries or the extent of damage in Tonga, but online videos show huge waves in the coastal area, swirling around houses and buildings. Communications and power were reported to be out across Tonga's main island, and the government called in military reserves to assist in the response to the disaster. Islands Business reported that a convoy of police and military forces evacuated King Tupou VI from his palace near the coast, and local news site Kaniva Tonga reported long lines of traffic as thousands of people tried to reach higher ground across the main island.